Yes, and so I saw Deep Cover. It's interesting because first I was like, I don't know, but I didn't watch any of the trailers. I just saw the cast pop up on Amazon Prime, and I said, you know what? I think this looks like just something I like. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, yo, I love Orlando Bloom. Like, I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I love Desmond Chess. I just love Pirates of the Caribbean. And I might end up doing a review of a show that he was on. Trying to remember the name, but it has fairies. It's like a fantasy show, fantasy thriller, and plays a detective. I forget. Something Row, Carnival Row. Okay, I seen that show a while ago. There's only 2 seasons. Both seasons are amazing, and I rewatched that series like last year. I watched the whole series like I think I didn't watch the second season twice. I watched the first season twice. Anyways, I love Carnival Row. So I might do a review of that just because I just love that and I want to spread some light on that series. But I am now anyways. All I'm trying to say is Orlando Bloom is awesome. And everyone in the film is great. It's a comedy about people doing improv and they go undercover and it's just hilarious. Like I think it's great. It's stupid comedy. Maybe not everything is funny, but here's something that I don't normally do. Like, sometimes I do watch movies over in the movie theaters, but at home, normally never. Normally I see a movie and I don't think when's the last time I watched a movie that like came out on streaming and I watched it over. I'm trying to remember, but I watched this over. I watched Deep Cover like I think like 4 days ago, and then I watched it again today, and I was like, I have to do a review on this because I was watching it and I was like cracking up, and I'm like, I can't. First of all, let me just go back to Orlando Bloom. He's the star of the show. Everyone else is good, but he's so good. He just like he just trying to be like a super straight like actor, like super like Robert De Niro type, but he's just not that actor, and he's trying to be it, and then everyone's telling him he's not it, but he has the chops for it. And then this is the perfect thing. They go undercover, and he always wants to make a backstory during improv, like, and then there's a point in the film, not gonna spoil it too much, but there's a point in the film where when the drug dealers or whatever, they're like asking people like, oh, so what's your backstory? And he's like, I have a backstory. And he like, because he writes it down and remembers it. So it's like, he's hilarious. Trying to remember, there's a line that he says, and I like how it ties up. The way it ties up is so beautiful because I just like how at the end you get to see where the characters go, and after all they've been through, and like we get to see like kind of like a happy ending for them, like how their lives kind of changed a little bit for the better. And not gonna spoil anything, but I'm just happy like I had a decent ending for each one of the characters, and they really got to shine together and go through this crazy, you know, drug deals and cops and all this type of stuff. And like it was insane. It was an insane journey. I think you should check it out. I give this a 4 out of 5. I know it's high, but I'm a comedy man. So if you can make me laugh, a lot is forgiven. And this movie was so awkward and stupid that I enjoyed it, and it made me happy. And I wouldn't mind probably even watching it again with someone, a little popcorn flick or whatever. But it's just so funny to me. Like Orlando Bloom, like he has like this voice he goes into when he does his characters. He's like, what does he do? He's like, what did he say? Oh yeah, there's like a story where one of the characters is talking to him. He's like, his father ran like this auto body shop, and then he said, the rats started chewing up the all the car parts, and then he asked his dad. He said, I forgot something about the rats. He said, why are the rats doing what they're doing? And then he's like, they're just doing what they got to do. And then later on, he's in an acting thing or something. And then this is light spoiler, but this is funny. He's in an acting thing. He likes to do monologues, even though when they say not to do monologues. And he starts telling the story about the rat, and then he goes, then I saw my father, and he was drowning rats in a bucket. And I asked him, why are you doing that to the rats? And he said, I'm just doing what I gotta do. He just says scene. Like, that's what he does. He just goes crazy. So I like when he goes into that weird acting serious, like, Orlando Bloom is awesome. I want to like see what movies that he was in that I missed right now. That's what I want to do. Everyone else was good too, but he was the star. And I'm probably going to do a review on Carnival Row. So if you want, you guys to pay attention to that when I drop it. But I recommend checking it out. Check out Deep Cover. And if you want, check out Carnival Row. But I'm probably going to do a full review on that because I just love that series. All right. And if you guys know any cool movies with Orlando Bloom that I may have not seen, I mean, you guys don't know what I haven't seen, but I've seen all the Pirates of the Caribbean. I've seen, you know, like I said, I've seen Carnival Row, and I haven't seen a lot of stuff he's been in. So put some stuff in the comments if you want, and I'll check it out. I appreciate you guys. And, you know, once again, this is Dejo signing off. Dejo, know the name. Spread love and light. And yes, and.